order issued by a federal judge prohibits Dulce Consuelo Diaz-Morales from being deported for now. Right now, her lawyers believe that she's at an ICE detention facility in Texas after previously being at one in Louisiana and briefly here in Baltimore. But her family and her lawyers say she should not be detained at all because she's a U.S. citizen. This is 22-year-old Dulce Consuelo Diaz-Morales, a mother of a 5-year-old little boy who won't get to spend Christmas with her son because she's in ICE detention.
Ya su hijito puro llorar, llorar y llorar.
Dulce's sister, Lucia, says her son cries for his mother, and they're struggling to comfort him. He has not seen his mother since December 14th, when the family says ICE arrested Dulce. Another sister who was with her says they were coming from Taco Bell when ICE pulled them over, and that ICE did not provide reason for the arrest, despite the pair telling officers Dulce is a U.S. citizen, and her lawyers later providing proof, including this birth certificate and immunization records.
I think this case is concerning to me because the evidence is overwhelming.
Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin sent WBAL TV 11 News a statement saying, quote, Dulce Consuelo Madrigal Diaz is not a U.S. citizen. She is an illegal alien from Mexico. She did not provide a valid U.S. birth certificate or any evidence in support of her claim that she is a U.S. citizen. On December 14th, ICE arrested this illegal alien in Baltimore, Maryland. On October 20th, 2023, when CBP encountered her near Lukeville, Arizona, Madrigal Diaz claimed she was a citizen of Mexico and was born on October 18, 2003. She remains in ICE custody pending proceedings. Slatton says her team has provided proof. They admit that Dulce spent time in Mexico and crossed back into the U.S. without proper documentation because of an emergency situation. They believe that and confusion over her name is the source of some of the issue, but they say none of that changes the fact that she is a U.S. citizen and should not spend the holidays in detention without her family.
It has been extremely difficult for them, especially during the holiday seasons.
Dulce's lawyers say they have not been able to speak with her directly. They say ICE has been interfering, but leaders with the Department of Homeland Security say that is not true and that all detainees have access to phones to contact their lawyers. In downtown Baltimore, I'm Brianna Ross, WBAL TV 11 News.